All right, good morning, YouTube land. As you can see, my shop dog, Stella, is out there curled up in the parking lot in the 60-degree sunshine for winter time. Strange. We had 14 inches of snow 2 weeks ago, and we are working on Subaru 360s, and I'm afraid I got to take that phone call. Hold on just a second. Okay, where was I? Oh yes. We were working on another Subaru 360. This one's a van. Isn't it wonderful? Such a beautiful little thing. I want to show you guys something. So we're working on the brakes. Subaru 360 brakes, take note, are very special. You've got blind hole wheel cylinders, one that pushes this way and one that pushes this way. They're 15/16. You can read that on there. I don't think you can read that. And they are not reversible. In other words, left to right, right to left, up and down are not reversible. So you've got a passenger side upper and a passenger side lower, and they're set that way. You can't reverse them because of the way that the bleeder screw is on the backside and the connections within. So you cannot. Now these brakes are not right. They're leaking. You can see this yellow stuff that's coming out here. Let's see if I can open this up. That one actually looks all right. Here, right there. That yellow stuff is dried up brake fluid. That means the brake fluid has leaked out and then the moisture has evaporated from the brake fluid. The shoes look all right. The springs are not tucked behind the little clips as they should be. Let's go on the other side. I've got it disassembled, and I'll show you more what I'm talking about. So here I have the driver's side, and I have the backing plate cleaned up. I've sprayed it down with brake clean, kind of scrubbed it with a toothbrush. I've got the star wheel adjusters free, the center part free, as well as the star wheel on both of them. And I've taken my drill with a 800 grit 3M pad. You don't want to use the maroon pad, that's 400 grit. You want to use the polish pad, which is gray, and you put it on a, what do you call that? A arbor, I guess. And you can put it in there and just give it a turn. And you can polish the inside of your wheel cylinders. Now, trouble we have is that the pistons are steel. That'll focus. I've cleaned this one up. They tend to rust, and when they rust, they seize themselves to the inside of the bore, which is aluminum. You have two dissimilar metals, aluminum and steel, and they fuse together. Now I've polished this the best I can, but you can still see there's pitting in there. I'm not real happy with that. So I've got to talk to the customer and see what we want to do. I've taken all the rubber seals off and I've cleaned them up. And I just happen to have replacement seals. Here they are. Had a batch made through the club. So I'm good there. And I also have, worst comes to shove, push to shove, replacement wheel cylinders. The correct ones. They're pretty expensive, because I've had these redone, but they are correct. I don't know if you can see there, but they are the 15/16 correct van wheel cylinders. I don't know of anybody else that stocks those. What happens is I will put these on this guy's van, let's say, use his as exchange and get them rebuilt so the next van that comes in has them. But that's probably the route we're going to go, since there's pitted wheel cylinders. These have been relined with brass or stainless. If I just put in new seals, there's a chance that they may leak. So that's kind of a bummer. But that's how I clean these up. I've got a tremendous amount of time and effort into doing Subaru 360 brakes, and it seems to be the epitome of all Subaru 360s. This van does have nice new stainless lines, which is nice. However, we've got to do the same thing with the master cylinder. It's a lot of work. And to make these things right, to do it right one time, we really should put on the new wheel cylinders. So I'm going to give the customer a call and see if he wants to the spring for those, I would recommend it. Otherwise, I will try to make these not leak the best I can. All right, so there's another tip and trick for you Subaru 360 van and car lovers out there. It's another day in the shop for me, and I may have covered things too quickly, but just wanted to give you a update on where we're going. We've also got a couple leads on emergency brake cables that are completely missing to complete the back here. Also, wheel cylinders in the back are equally not so good, and I'm sure that they're going to be pitted as well. Whenever you have an aluminum body and a steel core, steel pistons, you have different metals and they fuse together over time. Moisture and brake fluid, I don't know, and not being used, they just seem to create this perfect storm concoction of seizing up and not working. We're going to fix that. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning into my channel, and I will catch you on the next video. I hope you learned something today. That's the whole point of my channel, is to inspire people. Let me know if it worked.